All right, how do you plead?
Okay, first we have to understand that the question was, if I have my deposits at Bear Stearns, and it was an email, if I have my money at Bear Stearns, is it safe, or is Bear Stearns in trouble and my money won't come back? Okay, I was wrong about Bear Stearns was in trouble, but the idea was that you are going to be safe. Later that week, I said that Bear Stearns was worthless at 37. Why would I say that the stock is worthless if I was recommending it? What mattered is that, unbelievably, the Federal Reserve did guarantee your investment over the weekend. So there are two issues here. Was your money safe at Bear? And that was right. And anyone who thought they should pull it out was no, no, no. But I said the common stock was worthless, so I don't know. I mean, a lot of professionals thought it was a good call. A lot of people shorted Bear off of my call.
As you know, Ellie, you live by the soundbite, you die by the soundbite, though.
Yeah, you do, and the Bear came unraveled faster than most people would have suspected. In fact, it created a move by the Fed on Sunday night that is unprecedented. I mean, we haven't seen the Fed do something on a weekend in more than 20 years. It might even be longer than that.
Right.
So it did catch a lot of people off guard.
Credit crunch.
I think the media often takes its cue from people in responsible positions. And the responsible position people in this country, whether they be in the U.S. Treasury or with the Federal Reserve, systematically denied that there was anything wrong. So they created an atmosphere where you were basically being an alarmist if you worried about the so-called monoline insurers. They created an atmosphere which just said that you were Chicken Little if you went with the bear, so to speak.
And did you find those complaints aimed at you? Were you labeled an alarmist and a Chicken Little?
Completely ostracized for a guy who was saying that they know nothing and that they have no idea. Hold on just a second. They know nothing! I mean, that was the rant. And they basically just said, well, listen, that guy who's worked at 27 years, who was a hedge fund manager, who was on was a salesman at Goldman Sachs, and worked in the margin department, they didn't know anything. That's what they told me I did. This guy was a Princeton professor. Do you think he knows the difference between a stock and a bond, frankly?